Welcome back, everyone. And it is time to get a few buildings built. And I really mean a few. Because, I have been dealing with a lot of issues of trying to get these people fed. It's been a problem. Not with the mod or the new foodstuffs, because there's a lot of new foodstuffs, and it's not the new food that's the problem. It was me. When you build a restaurant, you need to make a menu. Otherwise, they will eat anything at the menu, at the restaurant. They don't know anything. This also tells you what they will eat and at what level they will stop eating things. What? Why? So they will eat mostly anything up to resident level 2 for a lot of the, like, basic stuff. If we move up to here, yeah, golden apple, goes through apples and stuff, all the way up to level 3, cooked stuff up to level 4, and then pretty much everything else up to 5, with the exception of the actual mine colonies food. Bronze will be eaten up to level 3, of which case you will need to upgrade to silver, which they will eat up to level 5, as well as gold, which they will also eat up to level 5. Although, if I remember correctly from when I was looking into things, they will prefer the gold, which means we're going to have to look into several of these things and figure out which ones we want to be producing in our colony. There's also lots of other rules for the plants. Some of them can only be found in specific biomes. Some of them can only be grown in specific biomes. So we're going to have to do a little bit of testing and figure out which plants we can grow. And I don't know how much Serene Seasons is going to change that. We will have to find out. But a lot of this also. In the past, the restaurant used to have a side chef that would cook this stuff. That has been changed to the cookery that we are about to build. On one hand, I would like to build that now. On the other hand, we do need a farmer. So, I have been doing a lot of testing as to where I want things to go. I think I'm even further going to change things about further than what I've already initially tested, because I think I want to, like, play around with it a little bit. But we are going to have a ring of stuff around the town hall, because once it gets built up, that's just kind of how it's going to be, with the exception of this. This will be open. This is where the barracks are going to be. So I think without further ado, now that the food situation has been fixed, let's get this built. I think this is what we want to do next. It's going to take a lot of stuff. We do have a lot of that. It's just going to be the dark oak that's going to be a problem. But I want to get the town hall built and actually in place. Oh god. What are you doing here? This isn't your job. Get out of here. You starting? Cool. What do you need?
Yes.
That was very rude, actually. Don't laugh at me. Just tell me what you want.
I'll take care of it.
You bet. Okay, where's the clipboard? Research scroll, this one. Let's go ahead and collect this. Screw it. I think it's time. Let's get some create going, yeah? I was sitting here. I'm gonna mine a bunch of dark oak trees. I got through one and went, man, this would be so much easier if I had, you know, a tree farm, you know, something to, you know, cut down trees, or if, like, I had the wood seeds. And, you know, I thought about it longer, and it's like, I have create. What if we made a tree farm, you know? I'm probably still gonna have to spend some time chopping down trees, but let's think about like, I don't know, water wheel? The water wheel. Yeah, we could do water wheel easily. Do that. Probably want to make one of those, right? Do this. Make 2 of those. You know what? Let's make 4 of them. And then we'll need a the squisher thingy, right? What's that called? Um the the press? There we go. Mech press. Oh, that's easy. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. So we'll do this. We'll smash some iron plates. We'll get a small sawmill. I am gonna need some brass though, aren't I? For the deployer. Oh, also the electrum. That's fine. That's easy. Doesn't need to be heated. Okay. Alright, this is relatively easy. Got a spot right here for it. Gotta place that there. Boom. And then let's do like that. Perfect. Now we are gonna want to make all 4 of these move. Otherwise, the stress isn't gonna increase. So let's just fill those in. And just like that, we now have... Excuse me. Not be loud up there. Just like that, we've got lots of stress. Which is good because this is a high stress impact. Ooh. Now, we can make our plates. Although we are also going to need brass, but whatever. Pretty sure we need the plates first anyways. So let's make like 16 plates. Oh god, how slow is this going to be? I hate it. Okay, this should be better. Yeah, it also goes 1 of 1. So, well, 60. Boom. Now we can make our sawmill. Sawmill. I think it's a sawmill. I don't know. I can't read. Mechanical saw. I was close. 5. We'll want 2. I don't want to go too crazy. But we do need a mechanical mixer now. We can make that. Boom. Can we make this? No, we need a cog, which means we need wood. Which means, you know what? Screw it. We got wood. So that's a mixer. Now we need a basin. Boom, boom, pow. Perfect. We also do need a blaze burner. I can't craft that. Of course not. So, grab one of these. Do that, and as terrifying as it is, let's see if we can't capture one. I'm in. Oh god, he's up there. Okay, let's see if can't do this quickly. Hold on. First, establish escape route. Maybe. Oh. Oh, they're all up there. Okay. Ah, no. Oh, I thought you were an enemy. I mean, you are, but... Nah, you know what? That works. Nope, I'm done. I totally just broke that, though. There we go. I want this! I didn't think that this would ever be something that I would actually, you know, get, but, yoink. Let's put this stuff away, I guess. And grab the rest of it. I have a shovel, what am I doing? Let's see, if I come up over here... Oh, hello. How are you? Doing just dandy. Thank you for asking. God, I hate this place. If we... Are they still up here? They sure are. Hey, oh no! That was way more dangerous than I thought it was gonna be. Hey, ow, no, sir. I just... No blaze rods, really? I guess my inventory is full. That was rude. Well, I guess now's as good as time to... Oh god. Run back. I hope nothing bad happens on this trip. I feel like I am probably my worst enemy on this trip back. Easy sailing from here. Alright, now after probably the worst moment of the series, we can set this up. Perfect. No issues. I'm going to set you there. We're going to set this up on top. And you can have... you should grab some coal. Oh, I should also probably have the copper and the zinc on me as well. Yeah, we'll grab you. We'll grab 18. Should probably be okay. And the basin. Did I already place the basin? I think I did. Alright, so we're gonna go 5. And now we just gotta wait. 36 brass, bronze. I don't know. Words are hard. I haven't quite had enough coffee. Which is odd because this is a very late start to my day. So now that we have that, we do need to smash like 8 of them, I think. Because we gotta smash them to make fingies so we don't smash our fingies. Yeah. And then, is that all? Oh, we need the electron tubes. Yeah. So we need sandpaper. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. So, this is my favorite crafting element of the mod pack. Just gotta grab some sand, gotta grab ourselves some paper, which... I should think about growing paper. Alright, sandpaper done. We then need... What is this? 8 to 1? Yeah. God, it's so satisfying. And then we put this on that, and boom, we've got that, and then grab a thingy booster and a deployer. Cool. Now we do need to do that one more time. And apparently one more piece of iron as well. Let's try it now. Cool. Sure. Can I get one of the smashy? Thank you. And now, I think I'm going to take one of you. Perfect. And we're good. What the hell? We do need, what is it? A kinetic. Nope, that's not how you spell it. Nope. I'm so bad. Sticky mechanical piston or mechanical piston? Mechanical bearing, that's what I need. So we need a slab and a shaft. Slab, shaft, and probably better inventory. Can I put some stuff away? Probably put you two away. Those away. I don't know. Oh, I am gonna go ahead and get that tree farm all put together. Not gonna need too much, honestly. Let's see here. Just need that, this, that. Yeah, let me put it together. All right, and that was definitely a build. I thought about like adding that into like a, you know, uh, what? Time lapse, yeah, that thing. But like honestly, a lot of the tier 1 builds are like they're there. Nothing wrong with them. They're definitely tier 1 builds. Like it's like this one. It's like quick and simple. Which we're probably gonna do again right here with the cookery. That, and honestly, I'm not gonna fill up the episode with like 7 time lapses. Man, we want to get a cookery, and we want to get a farmer, which I think I'm gonna put the farmer on this side. And like animal pens there. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's grab a cookery. Cookery and a farmer. I think those are the 2 that I want. That way I can like actually be making food for these guys. Can I make any of those here right now? Oops. I need a smoker. Yeah. Well, simple tree farm here, by the way. Just have a large water wheel down there. Once it breaks the last one, it'll break all of it. And replant. It's great. It's awesome. I like it. But we do need to make a smoker, which is going to need 8. Furnace. Make a smoker. Make a cookery. And then we'll need a farm. Which... wasn't expecting to have to make a hoe. I should have expected it, though. There we go. Farm. Yeah, that's fine. Let's, real quick teleport back over. There we go. We're in good position. Now we want to go to luxury. Craftsmanship, then luxury. It's going to be cookery right here. We'll want to rotate it this way. Up against and this way a bit. So it's about right there. No. Yeah, there we go. And then so what's gonna look like at 5? Not bad. Okay. Put it on level 1. And this is going to be probably an easy building compared to the others. Want to go to sleep? Just gonna stand there. Thank you, Valerie. Let's see. Back here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. We're gonna go agriculture. We're gonna go to horticulture, farm. Back out. Go to spectator mode. That should be good. Oops. Ooh, did I actually get that perfect? Hell yeah. Okay, so yeah, they'll go right there in the center is where I want that. Perfect. Yes, perfect. Now, I should probably start this build now as well. Let's see, you're looking for... That's not going to be hard to do. Alright, let's collect the resources real quick. Alright, and an all green list means that we can supply all of this to Valerie. In fact, that might be what she's asking for. Yes, it is. Cool. So we'll just go to required resources and dump everything in. I will lower your wage. Alright, so now we can put that back. And I just wanted to mention a couple things about the town hall that is talking shit. I swear, the voice line's got updated or something. So a few things that make the town hall actually quite nice to have. I don't know about the other town halls. They might be a little different. We need to explore a bit more. But with this one, it tells you where you should place things or suggestions, right? Restaurant, baker, tavern, which reminds me, we need a baker too. We'll make one. Over here, it's all like, oh, make a delivery man, make a builder over here, put a house there, which we will put a house out in the corners. That's the only place to put houses. Universities, although I want to use the other university. Forester, a third builder, another house, second builder. You know, typical stuff, right? Animal hut, a farmer, which it's 2, so that's why. Another house, a miner. This is like all of your basic stuff. Miner delivery, right? It doesn't actually have cookery, that's fine. And then when placing your builder, turn on chunks F3 and G. Fences on the builder touch these fences. Later, the fences will be a wall acting as an inner parapet. These are mostly just instructions for the town of the fortress town hall. But inside, this is where, I mean, one, you could make this your base if you wanted. And it's got a bunch of storage, it's got lots of furnaces for making the stone, which you will need if you're playing the fortress mode. And it does have the clipboard. Now, if you shift right click it onto the town hall, this will tell you, everything that your current colony is requesting. Since I've got a bunch of stuff on the menu and he's probably out of it, he is requesting lots of stuff, which is probably fine, although the dough isn't. You can also only show important quests, which didn't really change much of anything. I guess fuel isn't as important as food, but whatever. We're gonna put that back though, and we're just gonna wait for the rain to stop, I guess. So far, the ambiance is starting to get pretty good. Okay, now see, look what I mean. The rain stopped, and she immediately finished up this. My word. Okay, so this is done. I need to hire... Yeah, you're not stepping foot in the kitchen whatsoever. So, Alfred, welcome to the crew. We're gonna recall you. And you don't know how to do anything. Cool. So this is where I'm gonna be teaching him how to cook what I want him to cook. The thing is, I do need to figure out what I want done. Oops. Now, this chunk here, this is going to be a roadway, which means I want to put farms over on this way, which means I need this to be gone. And boom, chunk's gone. And what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna want to make, let's see, where was it? Infrastructure, I think. Fields, Fortress Farm A. No, not that one. Just B, C, D. Hold on, what does this one look like? Almost. See, there's also the greenhouse. That's actually kind of cool. Maybe I'll use that for another one. There's a melon farm, which I'll probably use. Mushroom farm, obviously. There's a tree farm that I'll use. This isn't... Hold on, there was more stuff, wasn't there? Bamboo, which we'll need. Cactus and bamboo, cocoa vine, glowberry, kelp, seagrass, sugarcane, warped crimson. All colonists are tucked into bed. Maybe it was this one, and I'm just using a bunch of them. But we're gonna put this in, right there, I think. Yeah, we'll push it down to, I'll do that. And dip ourselves in. That's gonna be the field that we're gonna have our farmer work on. Of course, they can only do one farm at a time, but oh well. You are waiting for resources, or do you need another pick?
So, what'll it be for you?
Another pick. Okay. Let's collect the resources that you'll need and work in the farm. Alright, now that's actually probably... I don't want it to be it for the episode, but that's probably going to be it for the episode. We did establish a bit of a plan that's going on, and we fixed our food situation. Now, the food situation is something that's going to be probably not a problem now that I've figured things out. However, in case any of you have any qualms with it, the only two items I'm missing here in terms of food, I believe, are the soybeans and the rice. Oh, no, there's more than 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's only 10. Ah, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's more. Of course, there's more. So these have a biome specific planting and show up. Some of these, I'm assuming the ones you see here, can be found in any biome. Some of them can only be found in temperates. Some of them can only be found in cold. And some of them can only be found in dry and arid. I know the cabbage can only be found and planted in the cold. It actually says chickpea in hot and dry biomes. Let's see, temperate. This one doesn't say. Eggplant doesn't say, which means these are the ones you can find anywhere. Soybeans have to be hot and humid. Tomatoes, temperate. Rice is hot and humid. Temperate, hot and dry. Hot and humid, and any. And cold. Now, the ones that state only suitable for, whatever biomes, not only can you most likely find them in those biomes, but you also can only plant and grow them in those biomes. So if there's any recipes that you are wanting to make that require these, not only do you have to find them, but you have to plant them in those biomes. Which means, with me being in a temperate biome, any of them that require hot or cold biomes, I can't even plant to give to my colony. That might be a little restrictive, but we'll find out. Now, without further ado, I'm going to think about what kind of a menu I'm going to put. I'm going to give into the colonists. I can't speak right now. We'll get the resources for the farm. The next episode, we will get the farm running. We'll get some actual stuff going with the cookery. And maybe we'll even think about guards? Maybe. We'll see. I've got a lot more digging to do. But until then, peace.